Yes. Yes. Sri Guru Gaurachandra Radha Krishna Krishna Bhatta by cosmos of Sri Vrindavana, have been hearing very beautiful. Sri Keli Kaumudi of Srila Rupa Gosvami. There, the very beautiful qualities of Radha and Krishna are shining. In Brahmastuti, the Brahmana said, Gunatma Astepi Gunan Vimatum Kitavatirnasya Ishiresa Kalina Yaravavu Matasu Kalvai Upansavake Nikadu Vasha. Oh my Lord, Sri Krishna, you are the embodiment of all virtues. If there are any qualities or virtues in anyone, anywhere, but they are only a very small part of your virtues. Kitavatirnasya Kaishiresa, and you have descended to this world for the benefit of everyone. Your qualities are such that if a very intelligent person with profound awareness could count all the particles of dust in the universe, still they could not count your qualities. Mihika means no. Even if someone was so competent that they could count not the particles of dust, but actually the snowflakes, it's more difficult because they're appearing and some are disappearing. By the time you counted them, the number has changed. It's very difficult to count the snowflakes. But the Brahma was not satisfied. No. Even if someone could count all the particles in the rays of the sun, because millions are emanating at every moment, how can you count them? But Brahmaji is saying, even if someone had vast intelligence, like Balaram himself, Krishna's own expansion, who could actually count, he could enumerate all of those things. But still, that person could not enumerate your virtues. Srila Vishnu Thakur, he said that the jivas are unlimited. And the qualities of Sri Krishna, the guna of Krishna, are also unlimited. So when Brahmaji says, that the Supreme Lord is coming to this world for the benefits of the living entities, the implication is this, that the Supreme Lord, by one of his unlimited qualities, attracts one of the unlimited jivas to the service of his lotus feet. Each one. So the jivas are always unlimited, and his qualities are always unlimited, and by each one of his qualities, he's catching and attracting one jiva. So Krishna's qualities are like this. But Krishna himself has admitted that I am only someone who is more qualified than me could attract me. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami said, Krishna was thinking, in Radhika, I see a person who has 100 times more qualities than myself. So Radhika is, Krishna is unlimited, and Radharani has 100 times more. We can't, the mathematics, we cannot do transfinite mathematics. So Rupa Goswami, he has described the qualities of Srimati Radhika. Madhuryayam Navavaya Chala Panguchola Smita Charu Sobhagyarekatya Gandun Madhamadava Sangita Prasaravikya Ramyavan Nama Pandita Vinita Koruna Puna Vidagda Matamandita Lajja Shila Sumaryada Dharya Gambirya Shalini Suvilasa Mahabhava Paramutkarsha Tarshini Gokula Prema Vasati Jagat Sreni Lasajja Saha Gurvapita Guru Sneha Saki Pranayita Vashaha Krishna Priyavali Mukya Santa Tashrava Keshava. 25 prominent qualities of Srimati Radhika. We should not say Radharani has 25 qualities because we have already established that she has 10 times more, 100 times more qualities than Krishna has unlimited qualities. So that means these are the 25 very prominent qualities in Srimati Radhika. And among them, we are seeing Ramyavan means that Radhika, the way that she speaks, is very sweet and charming, more than sweet than the voice of a cuckoo. And Narama Pandita, she's very clever in making jokes. So he's seeing hearing here in Sri Keli Kaumudi, this Ukti Pratyukti, how Radha Krishna are very quickly making jokes and cutting each other's arguments. Srila Rupa Goswami gave an example. Sri Krishna said, "Oh Radhika, your Chalapanga, very restless eyes, they're moving here and there so quickly. Is it that the lightning, the flash of lightning is the guru of your eyes, from which your eyes have learned restlessness? Or is it that your eyes are the guru of the lightning?" Then Krishna said, "Oh, I think I know the answer. My mind is faster than lightning, but your eyes have captured my mind. So I think that your eyes must be the guru of the lightning." So Radhika said, "Oh Shamsundar, are you the guru of your flute, or is the flute your guru? I cannot understand who is teaching whom, because both of you have only one activity, and that is destroying the Dharma, the Satitva, and the reputation, the patience, the Loka Dharma, the Lajja, and the Dhairya of all branch gopis. So which one is Guru and which one is disciple? I can't decide." See, Krishna said, "Don't blame me. If you gopis, you give up your Dharma, that's because you're adharmic. It has nothing to do with it." Radhika said, "Yes, I know that you are very dharmic. Because you are the worshipper of Mahadev. That means don't touch me because I am Surya Upasaka. And the worshippers, Upasakas of Shiva should not touch the worshippers of the sun. So by telling him, you are Upasaka of Mahadev, means Mas Prasha. Don't touch me." But Radhika is saying that you are very dharmic because every day in the kunjas of Vrindavana, you meet with the gopi and you perform the puja simultaneously of 2 shivlings on the hearts of Braj gopis. So in this way, Srila Rupa Goswami is saying, "Ramyavan Narma Pandita, Radhika is such a Narma Pandit, very expert in joking and defeating all the words of Sri Krishna." Srila Rupa Goswami. Yeah. Okay.
Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Shri Radha Madan Mohan Dev Ji ki jai. Shri Keli Kaumudi Granthi ki jai. Nav Samvatsar ki jai. Shri Govind jai jai Gopal jai jai Govind jai jai Gopal jai Radha Raman Hari Govind jai jai Radha
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
राधा
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय
श्री राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय
बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। ओम नमो ओम नमो भगवते पुराण पुरुषोत्तमाय। ओम जयति पराशर सूनु सत्यवती हृदय नंदनो व्यासो यस्यास्य कमलगल्तम वाग्मयम् अमृतम जगत्पेवती विश्वसर्ग विसर्गादि नवलक्षण लक्षतम श्रीकृष्णाक्षम परम धाम जगद्धाम नमामि तत् हृदयस्य प्रेरणया प्रवर्तितोऽहं बराक रूपोऽपि तस्य हरेः पदकमलं वन्दे श्री चैतन्य देवस्य वन्देऽहं श्री गुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्री गुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च आजान लंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ अनर्पित चरींचरा करुणयावतीर्ण कलौ समर्पयत उन्नतोज्ज्वल रसां भक्तिश्रियं हरिपुरट सुंदर द्वितिकदम्ब संदीप्तः सदा हृदय कंदरे स्फुरतु शचीनंदनः वन्दे कृष्ण पदारविंद युगलम् यस्मिन् कुरंगी दुर्शां बक्षोज प्रणीकृते विलसति स्निग्धोंगरागस्वतः काश्मीरं तलशोणिमोपरितने कस्तूरिकां नीलिमा श्रीखंडं नखचंद्रकांत लहरी निर्व्याजमातन्वते नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयन्तीरे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च भक्तानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे श्री सनातन प्रभो करुणाम्बराशे हे रूप दुर्गत जनैक दयावलोको हे भट्टयुग सुमते रघुनाथ दासो श्री जीव में कुरुत मंद मते दयांतरा बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। परम मंगल श्री दानकेल कौमुदी वेरी वेरी ऑस्पिशियस श्री दानकेल कौमुदी श्री कृष्ण एंड श्री Vishwanandani both are joking. They have a very humorous sense, and Narma Pandita and Gandhon Madhit Madhava. These two are very sweet qualities of Shri Radharani. By his Gandh, fragrance, Shri Radhika makes Shri Krishna unmatta, pagal. And Shri Radhika is very much Narma Pandita. In jokes, she is Pandit. He is very much expert in making jokes. And Shri Krishna is also very chanchal, fickle. So he is very much chanchal. And Shri Krishna is saying that Datu Michhas in the Kanchana, we are 273 verse. So Datu Michasi na Kanchanani Chet Chaturi Manas Kanchan Shrata Gauri Gairik Vichitruto Darin Tvam Tataha Prabhishil Bhubhruto Dari. Shri Krishna is saying, O Sundari, Datu Michasina Kanchananiche, you do not want to pay the tax. And Kanchan means the gold, you are not paying the it. Chaturi Manas Kanchana Shrita, and you are showing your cleverness, and you want to steal, you want to save the tax in any way. So you have in your mind, Kanchan means any special cleverness you have in your mind. Gauri Gairik Vichitrutodarin. So the second option is this. If you are not paying the tax, then I have prepared the cave of Shri Govardhan Gopha. So please come, proceed to that Gopha. Kairik Vichitrutodaram, where I have painted very beautiful pictures by Geru, the red clay. Tvam tata parvish bhubhruto dari. Bhubhrut means Govardhan. Bhu means Prithvi. Bhrit means who balance the Prithvi. So mountains are called Bhubhrut because they balance the Prithvi. Otherwise, sometimes the Prithvi will be turned up. And it can be dipped into the ocean. So, Bhubhrut. Darim. Darim means in the cave of Shri Govardhan, you proceed. It is Radham Abhavati. Saying this, Shri Krishna want to catch Shri Radhika. And Shri Lalita Madhyam Asadayanti. Immediately interrupt. They are then there and interrupting her. Him, Shri Radhika says, Shri Lalita is saying, Ratnarik means, oh, very, very much rasik, who are very much interested in Nari. That is called Ratnarik. So very much interest. Very much interested in Sundari Gopi. Suno. Madhur Mahatme Padasparshai Saubhagya Bhaktam Atmano Amatva. Our Radhika is so great that his husband, so-called husband, his husband is Shri Krishna, but so-called husband, Abhimanyu, while he sees that Shri Radhika is in my home, by this information only, Abhimanyu becomes very, very much satisfied and seeing Shri Radhika that she is present in the house. On the gate, Abhimanyu just bow his head and joining his hand, he then returns. He even has not seen Shri Radhika ever. And from so far, he is only praying Shri Radhika and goes. So, where even his husband, so-called husband, Patim Manyu he is not able to see Shri Radhika, and you are daring to touch her? How it is possible? So oh Ratnari, Akaumaram, from very Kumara Vasaya, while she was a child, Akaumaram. नहीं, सुनिए, माधुरी महात्म्य, the glories of Shri Radhika is so much, sweetness of Shri Radhika is so much, glory of her sweetness is so much that Padasparsha Saubhagya Bhaktam Atmano Amatva. His so-called husband is thinks that I cannot touch even the feet of Shri Radhika. No. Padasparsha Sparsha Saubhagya Bhaktam. I am not able to even touch the feet of Shri Radhika. So Atmano Amatva, Shankapulena, and being very much Shankakul, full of shame and Nijgraha Avasthiti Matram. Shri Radhika is in my house. Thinking only this. Kritartham Mandimanaha. I am fulfilled. Oh, I am very much great that Shri Radhika is living in my house. Bhartarapi, his husband Abhimanyu, so-called husband Abhimanyu, Durta Sadaram Bandha Manayaha. From fire, he is Bandhamanaha. He prays Shri Radhika only. He is not completing the sentence. And while Shri Radhika is so glorified that Shri Radhika gets Radharani gets ashamed, and she stops him. Leave it, leave it. So Sabhisuyam, Shri Radhika is seeing Shri Lalita that don't make my such flattery, don't make my do such flattery in this way. So even then, Shri Lalita is saying, Lalita does not stop, and she says, Smitva, A Kaumar, Purush Jan Parimal Kanaka Anavigya Sarvangaya. From the very childhood, Shri Radhika have not ever experienced the odor of a male person. So, Purush Jan Parimal Kanaka Anavigya Sarvangaya. His her all limbs had not even experienced the odor or the fragrance of a human, of a man even. So our Sakhi is so full of chastity. Angar seva parisuke napi manjana. Even the Nav Yavan, the youth, want to serve her. Even then, youth is so much afraid that he is, it is not even touching Shri Radhika. And so, Sarvang Seva Parisukeno, the youth want to serve Shri Radhika. That means the influence of youth is going to manifest in her whole body. Even then, Manjuna Navyogeno, Sadhu Sadev, the youth is so afraid, sadhus, full of afraid that Manthri Bhuyo, he is proceeding very slowly, and Adyat Nirvanam na Parishitani. Fully, Yauvan has not even touched, even covered the whole body of Shri Radhika. So here she is saying that Shri Radhika in Vayas Sandhi, the joining of two ages, childhood and the youth. So she is in the Vayas Sandhi. Vayam means Ayu, Sandhi means the joining. So two ages are being joining in her body. So Yauvan is still so much afraid and having such sankoch that he is not covering the whole body of Shri Radhika. So something of childhood is seen in Shri Radhika, and some Yauvan is also seen in Shri Radhika. Both things, both symbols, both symptoms are seen in Shri Radhika. So Seva Parisuke Napi Navyovan, though Navyovan want to serve Shri Radhika, but Sadhu Sadev, he is so afraid that Angani Manthri Bhui Adhyap Nandarvam Parishiryanti. He is not touching his ang fully, and he is not serving her ang fully. Tasya Mahasati Kula Chakravartinya. In this way, Shri Radhika is Mahasati Kul Chakravartini. She is the greatest empire of all Satikul. Asya Angasya Prekshire Katadhyavasayo, and you are daring to gazing the beauty of Shri Radhika, and you are gazing every ang of Shri Radhika. If a person has such a dare, then he will be called Mahasahasik. He will be called that he has the extreme epitome of the dare. So you are Mahasahasik, very much brave. You will be said. Dhurandharo bhanyate kim punas parshane. And if you are going to trying to touch the limbs of Shri Radhika, the body of Shri Radhika, then what saying of that? It is Kaimutya Nyaya. Kaimutya Nyaya is where the little and lower thing is glorified, and by that this is described that if such a lower thing is so great, then what saying of the greater thing? So that is called Kim Utu. Kim is what saying of the other thing. That is called Kaimutya. Kim Utu tasya bhavaha Kaimutyam. Tad apehi. So be away from Shri Radhika. And then Shri Laltaji, in this way, rebuffed Shri Krishna. Then Shri Krishna is stopped, and he is not touching Shri Radhika. Sarva Smritam Kurvanti. Mahmunda says that Lalte Alam Imana Garbha Bharino. Oh Lalta, don't be so much arrogant. Alam Imna Garbha Bharino. Pruchitam Apna Pri Sakhi just asked to your Sakhi. Shri Radhika Gandharva ka ya Durvasu so mune mukha asmat priyavasya akaumar masteryam shrutam. Just ask to your Sakhi. She himself once asked to Shri Durvasa Rishi, and Shri Durvasa said that Shri Krishna is Brahmachari. So it is a story in Gopal Tapni Upanishad that Shri Paunamasi ji motivated and ordered Shri Gopis that you offer the bhiksha to Shri Durvasa Rishi, and Durvasa Rishi on the other bank of Shri Yamuna. So you could go there, and Shri Gopika and Radharani carrying so many food. They reached on the bank of Shri Yamuna, and there Shri Krishna was sleeping on a boat. And Shri Gopi just asked her, "Oh, Nabale, oh Navik, yeah, come here, you come here." So, "Oh Navik, you come here. Oh, Mallahake, come here." Oh, son of Mallah, oh, boatman, come here. And Shri Krishna is saying, "No, I am tired. I will not come. No, we have very important work, and just carry us on the other bank. You have the boat and carry us on the other bank." And Shri Krishna is saying, "No, there is no need of a boat. How we can cross Yamuna, the stream of Yamuna?" And Shri Krishna says, just say to Yamuna that if Krishna is brahmachari, then Yamuna, give us bread. And Gopi then said to Shri Yamuna that if Krishna is Bal brahmachari from very beginning, Shri Krishna is brahmachari, then give us the path. And Shri Yamuna ji give him path. And Gopi, without boat, they, by moving, they went on that side. So they went there and they crossed the Shri Yamuna. And they offered the bhiksha to Shri Durvasa Rishi. After having the conversation with Shri Durvasa, Shri Radhika said that now we want one thing, one favor of you, that you make us cross the Yamuna. And Durvasa asked, how you came here? And they said that Shri Krishna told to us that said to Yamuna that Krishna is brahmachari, then Yamuna gave us path. Gave us. Shri Durvasa immediately said, now you say that if Durvasa only eats grass, then Yamuna, you please give us path. Wait. And Gopi was smiling that before us we took so many chaturvidha anna, and Shri Durvasa has consumed it. And he is saying that he eats only grass. So how it is possible? He eats only grass. In our presence, protection, Durvasa has eaten so many things, so many foods. So they said, and then Yamuna gave him way, and they came out. So Madhumangal is remembering and is saying that instance. So reminding him that's an instance. So he is saying, Shri Madhumangal is saying, so just ask your Sakhi, Gandharva, Jaya Durvasuso Mune Mukha Shrutam. Shri Radhika has listened this glory of Shri Krishna by Durvasa Mukh. Asmat Priyavasya A Kaumar Ascharyam. That from very Kumar Avastha, very child is Shri Krishna is Brahmachari Madhuri. Swayameva Aparnita. Shri Krishna is celibacy, having celibacy. So she has heard it, and she has experienced and witnessed it, and she has experienced it also. And Yamuna has given the way to them. So says that Lalte Satyapayati. That means you are saying correct, telling correct. You are saying correct. Esh Muni Putra. So whatever Shri Muni Putra, that means Madhumangal is saying, he is Satyapeti, he is saying correct. Tasma Prati Mahavira Bratopi Priyavasyo Narinam Ganat Vivheti. You should know that though my friend Shri Krishna is a Mahavir, very brave, even then he always afraid of Nari, of ladies. So he is always afraid of Yuvatigan. So Mrs. Yuvatigan, she never wanted to touch them. And in the same way, Arjun said, Am Gyatam Atev Asam Katak Shabd Matre Sambharma Kulo Bhutva Kampa Manaha Pulka Tango Maya Baram Baram Dishtosi. Jatam, I know it because I have also witnessed it, experienced it, that if Shri Krishna ever listen the twinkling of the anklets or the twinkling of the bangles of any gopi, then Shri Krishna becomes very much afraid. And Pultango by horripitation, Pulak, and Baram disclosing. So actually, this is in love for Sri Radhika, but Sri Arjun Sakha is saying that he is afraid, so he is being complete or horripicated. So that is the thing. So Baram Pulakit Angaha Krishna Dishya. And Shri Krishna Smitam Kritva is smiling and says, Lalte Nat Vipattihi Te Shresi Jataha Saman Dharmanam. So whatever objection you are raising here, that is not proper. So Vipatti means what objection you are raising here. That is not Shresi, that is not correct. Because Shri Radhika is also Pativrata. And I am also Brahmachari. So if Pativrata and Brahmachari both have taken some oath, some Vrit, and if they remain together, then there is no disturbance. So Samana Dharmano Vayam. Shri Radhika is also Pativrata Shromani and I am Brahmachari. So a Pativrata and Brahmachari both can live together and they will not be disturbed because they both have their heart, their mind, their thoughts very much firm. Saman Dharmano Sadhakyo Sahabaso Sauhrid Madhuri Jhatati. So it creates Sauhrid Madhuri. Their friendship becomes much more firm. Mahabhrat Siddhaye Sadhu Kalpate. And in this way, they perform their birth, their home very much. And this is the way that sometimes some yogis have yogini with them. And even then having, being in the couple, they never touch to each other and they follow their celibacy. So I and Shri Radhika can live in the Govardhan Gufa, Govardhan cave. And Shri Radha Draganchalam Sachi Vikshapanti is just having the bickling eyes on Shri Krishna, Sabhirnam, and just discarding Shri Krishna, Kinchit Paradrityo, just turning. Shri Radhika says that Nagar Sada Sheshan Khal Yushmat Chapal Chaturi. Whatever chanchalta you are doing, that is not having any sar. That means that is not meaningful. So whatever you are showing, that is not meaningful. Your this chaturi, your this cleverness is not very much sarshesh. That means it does not mean that alam pishtapesh, you know. So you need not to grind, that is already grinded. So if wheat flour is there and one is just try to again grind it, so that is not. So pishtapesh, man pisav hue ko pisna. So that is not proper. So alam pishtapesh. Shri Krishna says, Brinde Pashupash, Narmokto Mam Nirmator Paramanando Savayam Api. Though Shri Radhika is joking me, even then I am very much happy, and I am very much enlightened by this joke. Shrotasyant tatim api sphuta mana dhaya sthuton tyanmukhi. Shri Radhika is not hearing my talks and anarhaya, describing that. Then sthuto tyanmukhi. Shri Radhika is trying to proceed onward. Radha Laghav Mapya Sadar Ginam Bhangi Vi Tanvati. In this way, Shri Radhika is showing a Laghav, that means unimportance for me. Shri Radha is not showing any importance for me. So Shri Radhika is always showing me, showing his attitude for me, that she is not respecting me and she is not giving me the respect. So Radha Laghavam api asadar ginam bhangi bhi atanvati, and his talking is always full of asadar, of insulting way, that is not full of adar, respect. Maitri Gaurav Topyasau Shatvanam Matpriti Mevadade. In this way, now Shri Radhika, Maitri Gaurav from Madhyata, Tadhyata Bhav. Shri Radhika is much more making me delighted by this discarding. So there are two bhav. One is Madhyata bhav and other is Tadhyata bhav. Shri Radharani had the bhav that Shri Krishna is mine, and Shri Chandravali ji has the idea that I am of Shri Krishna. So the Tadhyata bhav is called Ghrita Sneh, and Madhyata bhav is called Madhu Sneh. The nature of Ghrita or ghee is cool, and the ghee or butter is not itself very much tasty. If some sugar or mishri is mixed with ghee or butter, then it becomes very much tasty. Otherwise, it is not tasty. But in honey, there is no need of mixing the extra sugar. So Shri Radharani's bhav is, Pyare, you are mine. And Chandravali has the bhav that, Pyare, I am yours. So in this way, Shri Chandravali always shows the respect, but Shri Radharani always shows the crookedness, crooked attitude. So Shri Radhika is Shri Krishna is saying that now Maitri Gaurav. Maitri Gaurav means the bhav that has Chandravali ji. That means Tadhyata bhava. I am yours. From in the comparison of Tadhyata bhava and Madhyata bhava, this Madhyata bhava where Shri Radhika is always discarding me, always insulting me and saying the crude language, that is much more creates priti to me, that relished me very much and enlightened me very much. So Shatagunam Matpritiya, 100 times it enlightened me much more. Radha Kunchit Behase, Laltaya Kanungi Lapati. And Shri Radhika, smiling, murmured something in the ear of Shri Lalta. That means, O Lalte, now you should take the text from Shri Krishna in return. So on the opposite side, you should take the text. Shri Lalta, according to that, Shri Lalta says that Krishna Gokule Vikshat Gunaswam. We accept that your qualities are very much famous in Gokul. You were Rajosi and you are prince. Iti vayam pushti bartamahe. So why we remain mum mute up to this time? Yad sampatam simo langhane pravuttosi. But now you are crossing the limits. Tato vayam kasmat atmakaryam upekshishyame mahi. So how we can upekshashan, how we can be we can neglect our own interest. So now we will also fulfill our interest. Arjun said that tat karyam yushmakam tat kim tat karyam yushmakam jad upekshadve. What is the interest that you are neglecting it? So what interest you have that you are in what is the thing? What is the interest that you are neglecting it? And Lalita said, Gopebhyo Nij Vrindavanasya Sanrakshanam. Our point is very much clear. We want to protect our Vrindavan from you, Gop. You are destroying our Vrindavan and we want to protect it. Ita param kim karya. So this is the main first thing that we want to perform. So Arjuna Savihelam Vyasyo Hunkriti. Arjun in Abhilna, irrespective, Hunkriti, saying this in this way. That means she denied saying. Her. You want to remove us? How it can be possible? So in this way, he moves his forehead. So Murdhanam Dhunoti. So Arjun Sabhelam, the Arjun irrespectfully smiles and he makes Hunkriti, Hunkar, and then Murdhanam Dhunoti. He moves his head. That we will face all the thing. So, in these are called dramatical notes, and here for playing a stage for actors and actresses, Srila Rupa Goswami gives these dramatical notes, and those are very much important. By them, the bhav of the parts of actors is manifested, and it becomes clear. So Vishakha Sasmitam Upasrityo. Vishakha is smiling and said, Lalte Gokul Yuvati Chakravartini Asmat Prisakhi Agya Paiti. Now Vishakha starts. Lalte Gokul Yuvati Kul Chakravartini. Our Sakhi Shri Radhika is Chakravartini, is the queen of whole Gopi Yuvati. Gopi Kul Yuvati, of whole Gopis. And as she is ordering that, Srilata says, what she is giving the order? Shri Vishakha says, Sarve Garvita Gopa, Latam Pur Kunj Bhanjan Dakshanam Gavam Lakshikoti Rakshantaha. You know that these Gop cohorts has Lakshikoti cows. They have Lakshikoti's cow. And their cows are very much fond of taking the very delicate grass. So Latankur, the first spawn of the lata, they take it and Bhanjan Dakshanam, by their teeth. First of all, they very interestfully takes the komal, the delicate grass as well as the delicate leaves of our creepers. Phalai kukhrimbhara, and these gop all are just to fulfill their belly with phal. So they have also taken the phal of Vrindavan. Their cows eats the delicate grass and delicate new leaves, and these goats takes the phal of our Vrindavan, and pushpa pallavai mitho nepatya karanaha, and they decorate themselves with the flowers. So pushpa pallavai, by new pallav and by flowers, they decorate themselves. Nepatya karana. Nepatya means decoration. Sucharam asmad Vrindavanasya vidhansanam kurvanti. So from a long time they are destroying our Vrindavan. Tan nishtankitam kathayo. Then now directly say to them without any hesitation. Nishtankitam means clearly say it to them that ito va birmantu, either you stop consuming our Vrindavan, or kimba karam dada, or you pay tax to us.
No.
Shri Madhumanga says, Samarsham, being angry, Madhumanga says, oh, Viparit Bhadini, oh, you are always saying the adverse. So, oh, Viparit Bhadini, oh, adverse speaking. Muni Britni Bhava, you should take Muni Brit. Muni means as Muni remains mute, silent. In the same way, you should be silent. So, Muni Britni Bhava. Muni Brit. That means Maun Brit. Muni Nam Britaha, Maun Britaha. The Brit that is taken of followed by Muni, so that is called Muni Brit. So, Muni Britni Bhava. Athva Alpam api ishmakam dusham nasti. This is the way of Madhumangal. You will find that Madhumangal once says one sentence, and the next sentence always becomes reverse of it. So swabhachan vyagha, that dose is always, and that is the way of it. So oh Viprit Bharani, Muni Britni Bhava, you should be silent. Athva alpam api ishmakam dusham nasti. You are not mistaken. Priya Vyasik Karunik Taiva Atra Anartha Karani. Our Mitra, he is so much karunik, so much kind, full of kindness, that it creates a problem for we persons also. So this is the greatness of Shri Krishna. He is so much kindful. His kindness always creates problem for us. Jaya Dakshinaya Adakshananam Tadrishinam Tasya Vrindavane Praveshaha. Because Dakshinaya, Jaya Dakshina. So the primity of Shri Krishna, that means the nature of Shri Krishna, makes you persons very much naughty and adakshan without any control, uncontrolled. So adakshananam tadrishinam tasya Vrindavan praveshaha prasadhikritaha. He allowed you to enter in the Vrindavan. So this is the liberalness of Shri Krishna, that he allowed you to enter in our Vrindavan. Madhumangal says. And Chapaklata says, Arya Hey, Adi, Anaryosi, you are Anar. So everybody speaks to Vidusha, and it is described in Bharatnatyam Shastra that the address of a Vidusha will be Ari. They will take very respectfully, as he is a Brahman. So other persons will address him Ari. Oh, great. Oh, Ari. So gopis are always, though they are fighting with Madhumangal, even then they speak, oh, Ari, very respectfully. So Ari, Anaryosi. So you are, oh, Ari, you are doing Anari. That means improper things. Tvam aparyalochya mogham jalpasi. You are speaking, mogh means false things without consideration. So aparyalochya, without having the discrimination, without having the consideration, you are speaking false. So mogh means wrong. Amogh means that is cannot be removed or that cannot be avoided. And mogh means avoidable. So you are speaking avoidable things. So aparyalochya mogham jalpasi. You are speaking mogh. That means that is wrong.
Nonsense.
Nonsense. Nonsense, yes. Nonsense. You are speaking nonsense. She Vishaka says, the Sakhi Nandimukhi, Lalita says, and then Lalita says, Shrut Nayam Shatshop Gushtam, Nacha Smaranti Atma Dishap Drishtam, Shruta Smritabhyam Nijlochanabhyam, Hinam Tataswam Sakhi Nakshe Pamum. It is described that a person has two eyes. One eye is Shruti and the other eye is Smriti. But a person who have only Shruti and not Smriti, then he is also one-eyed, Kana. And if a person does not follow neither Shruti, neither Smriti, then he will be called blind. So, Shri Lalita is saying, Shrut Nayam Shatsop Gushtam. Shrut Nayam Shatsop Gushtam. This Madhumangal is not Shruti, is not hearing. Though Shatsop Gushtam. Though we are saying 100 times, we are saying, even then, he is not Shatsop Gushtam. He is listening so many times. Even then, he is not hearing. So that means he is deaf.
Deaf.
Deaf. He is deaf. So he is deaf. And he is also Gunga. Mum. So, Nachas Marati Atma Dishap Dishtam. And whatever he is seeing, he is neither seeing it. Atma Dishap Dishtam. Though he is seeing with his own eyes, even then he is not Smarati. He is not remembering it. And Shruti Smriti Bhyam. In this way, Shruti and Smriti, by both Nij Lochana Bhyam, he has two eyes and both eyes are not working. So he is Tataswam Sakinaksha Papam, as he is deaf, as he is blind, mum, dumb. So you Nakshapamum. You should not blame him. So let him go. He is a place of pittiness. He is place of kindness. Such a pity person is the place of kindness. He is not of blame. Being blamed. So, Nakshapam. You should not accept him, blame him. And she, Vishakha, at that time said, Sakhi Nani Mukhi, Api Kim Sakil Priya Sakshyaha Mahavishek Utsavaha Payas Madite. O Sakhi Nani Mukhi, do you remember that event when our Sakha, Shri Krishna, he was our Sakhi, Priya Saksha, our Sakhi Shri Radhika, got the Mahavishek and she was crowned. Yes. So Mahavishek Utsavaha, that event, do you remember when our Sakhi was crowned? And he get the Mahavishek, the crowning.
Coronation.
Coronation. So do you remember it? So Sakhi Nani Mukhi, Api Sakil Priya Saksha Mahavisheka. Mahavishek Mahotsava. The Mahavishek Mahotsav. Toya Smarite. You are remembering it or not? And Nani Mukhi immediately says that Vishakhe ka khalu prani bhuvane bhavati, who is such a person in the whole universe. Yen Mahamahotsopi Vismartu Shakyate, who can forget that event, Mahamahotsav. And Chitra says, then Nani Mukhi says that Chitra says, Nani Mukhi Akshibhyam Pratyakshit Kritopi Mohotsavo Lokotaraya Karna Me Uttaralayati Tat Shravayati. Though I have witnessed that event with my eyes, even then I want to listen the description of that with my ears also. Again. So, Mam Uttaralayati, it makes me very much keen to listen. Uttaralayati, it makes me, Mekanam Uttaralayati, and my whole, both ears are very much keen to listen. Anxious to listen it. Uttaralayati. Ata Shravayati. Just say. And then Nani Mukhi started to describe the description of that Mahamahotsav, Rajabhishek of Shri Radha.
Similar like Madam Mahotsav.
Yes, yes, of Gosvami. The same instances. So Nandi Mukhi said, Sakhi Chitre Shun, Sun. Anaya Vrindaya Gatva Bhagavati Vigyapta. Once this Vrinda went to Bhagavati Paurnamasi. She is describing. Hant Yogeshwari Vrindavana Rajye Avishchatam Radha. O Yogeshwari, Shri Paurnamasi ji. O Paurnamasi, O Yogeshwari, Vrindavana Rajye Avishchatam Radha. Please make the Abhishek of Shri Radhika on the Vrindavana Raj. So, coronation of Shri Radhika should be done on Vrindavana Raj. Yat Asmat Akashe Asharini Bani Evo Prakritam. Because I have heard a Akashvani from this Akash. And that one was very clear. Evam Prakritam Asmakam Purta Adishtabati. That, oh Gopio, you should crown it, Shri Radhika, on the Vrindavana Raj. So this was the Adesh of, this was the order of Shri Akashvani. So please perform that function. And Nandimukhi said, Tato Mahatapasya Bhagavatya Ahuta Panchadevya Samagata. Tapasya Bhagavatya Ahuta. Then she.
Before Vrinda.
Yes.
One more.
Yes, sorry. Vrinda Swagatam. Vrinda is thinking himself. Mukundasya Nideshat Akashvag Apudesheno Aham Aryam Udyujayam. Shri Mukunda has given me this instruction. Shri Vrinda is saying that once very confidentially Mukunda has given me this instruction that oh Vrinda, you go in the sky, in the space, and there you create this Akashvag.
She tells like this,
Aerial voice.
only for herself, or she tells to everyone.
Yes.
No, she tells us.
So she's only thinking to herself.
Like this.
Yes. This is
Yes.
so sorry. She's saying to himself. So Vrinda is saying to himself that Mukunda has instructed me to perform this activity, and then I create the Akashvani, and so Shri Nandimukhi is saying in this way. Yad Akashe Ashariri Bani, the talk that is not coming from a body, Ashariri Bani, without any body, that Bani is Prakat Asmakam Purto Adishtabhati. Shri Krishna has instructed me to create that Bani. Nandimukhi says that Tato Mahatapasya Bhagavatya Ahuta Panchadevya Samagata. Then Shri Paurnamasi ji ordered Shri Vrinda Devi, oh Vrinda, you are Devi, and if you will invite anything, any Devi, they will surely come. So that will be much more greater and weighty if you invite. So Shri, by the order of Shri Paurnamasi ji, Shri Vrinda went, and Vrinda invited 5 Devis, because there should be 5 witness that Shri Radhika is crownized, coronated. So Shri Radha is coronated. So in this, so Tato Mahatapasya Bhagavatya Ahuta Panchadevya Samagata. Mahatapasi means very austerity, who has so much austerity that Paurnamasi, he has invited 5 Devis. Ka khaluta? Arjuna asked, who are them? Shri Vrinda said that Devi Prasiddha Bhuvi Devi Ka Suta, Devi ki Suta, Ya Kansamakshipya Jagam Kevalam, Bhano Kalatre Tanyach Panchami, Gangat Ya Manaspur Kasmrta. The first was Devi Prasiddha Bhuvi Devi ki Suta. She was the daughter of, the first one was the daughter of Shri Devaki ji. Ya Kansamakshipya Jagam Kevalam. Who, Akship means who defeating Kansa, Jagam Kevalam, who manifested herself in the sky. And he is saying Devi ki Suta, but actually he is the Suta of Shri Yashoda, Yogmaya. But the Yashoda has 2 names, Yashoda and Devaki. So Dve Namni Nanda Jaya hai Yashoda Devaki Tatha. So he is saying Devaki Suta, but that is not Devaki Suta. And in this way, because they are she Brijvasin. All are Brijvasin. So they will say that was Devaki Sutta. Shri Yashoda born only one child. That is Shri Krishna. No other child. So Devi Prasada Bhuvi Devaki Sutta. Who is Devaki Sutta? And that is Vindhyachal Vasini Devi. So in Mirzapur, here in India, Mirzapur, that is Devaki Sutta.
What's her name? Eka Nansha?
Ek Nansha. Eka Nansha. Eka Nansha means Eka, that means she is unique. And Anansha means she is eternal. She is not the ansh of anyone. That means Eka Anansha. So her name is very profound name. Eka means she is the unique, and Anansha, that means she is all powerful, omnipowerful, all powerful. So Devi Prasiddha Bhuvi Devaki Sutta. So Eka Anansha, who is famous as the daughter of Shri Devaki ji. Shya Kansa Makship Jagam Kevalam, who defeated Kansa, though he was infant, she was infant, and Kansa was so great wrestler, powerful warrior, but the Sadyajat, recently born, that girl hit his leg on the forehead of Kansa, and Kansa fall down, and she defeated Kansa. So this is the power of Shri Ekanansha. Bhanu. So one is Ekanansha. The second is Bhanu Kalaktri. Two wives of Bhanu, Sud, Mane Sangya in China. These two are Bhanu Kalaktri. Kalaktri means wives. And in Sanskrit, Kalaktri Shabda is used in Napunsakling. Tara Shabda is used in Pulling. And Patni Shabda is used in Strilling. So for one, three genders are used. This is the specialty of Sanskrit Bhasha. Sometimes Tara can be used in Pulling, masculine. Sometimes Dara Shabda is masculine, Kalatra Shabda is Napunsakling, and Patni Shabda is Striling. So for one, whole three genders can be used. So this is Bhanu Kalaktri, the two wives of Bhanu, that is Sangya Chaya. And Tanya, the third is Tanya. Tanya means Yamuna, the son, daughter of Suri, that is Yamuna. And Panchimi, the fifth is Ganga Manas Purvaka, Mansi Ganga. So these five gopis was, Devi was invited. Tata, what happened? Nani Mukhi says, Tata Bhagavatya Vilokit Mukhi Devi Eknasha Sanshitam Pralutta. Bhagavatya Vilokit Mukhi. While Shri Paurnamasi was seeing Eknasha, then Devi Eknasha started to say this thing. कि सखे सवर्ण समा करने का. Just listen. Shri Eknasha said कि आमनायाध्वर तीर्थ मंत्र तपसाम स्वर्गाखिल स्वर्गणाम सिद्धानाम महताम दयो अपितयो चिच्छक्ति वैकुंठयो वीर्यम यत्पत्ते ततोपि गहनम श्री माथुरी मंडले दिव्य तोत्र Tatopi Tundurtanam Vrindavane Sundari. So Nanimukhi then asked, no, sorry. Tata Kanishya Martin Mahisha Chaya Haritam. At that time, the Kanishya Martin Mahisha, the little one, queen of Suri, that means Chaya, Bhanitam, objected. Ki Bhagavati Anatikamniyam Yushma Sasnam. You are instructing us that Shri Radhika should be Rajabhishek crown coronated. So Shri Radhika should be coronated. So your order is Anatikamniyam. We will not violate your order. Kalo Asmavi Shirasi Grihitam. And I accept. Kintu Kwa Mahishta Esha Radhika. Radhika is so great. Okova Shurashpotra Matra Visparanam Idam Vrindavana Rajyam. And Vrindavana Rajya is only limited for 16 kosh. So this is a very little place. So Shri Radhika is should be coronated to a great thing, greater regime. Nasishta Prasidat me hridayam. My heart is not very much pleased. Listen to this. Ten sarva brahmandadhipatye avishchatam. I think that this will be proper if Shri Radha is coronated for whole Brahman, for the whole universe. Not of 16 crores Vrindavan. Tato Bhagavatiya Bilokit Mukhi Devi Ek Nisha Sanskrit Prota. Then Shri Paurnamasi ji said to provocated, Paurnamasi motivated Shri Eknaisha, and then Eknaisha started to say, remember that Amnaya Dharti Mantra Tapsam. Amna means all Ved, Adhar means all Yajna, Tirth Mantra and Tap. Swarga Khela Swargana. And so Amna means all Ved, Adhar means Jyotishtom Adi all Yajna, Tirth means Pavanatva Lakshana all Ganga Adi Tirth, Mantra means who have the quality to create, give the extraordinary things, mantra. And tapsam means all tap austerities that creates the sadhya thing, the extraordinary power. And swargana, that means the whole facilities and sukh, those are available in Swarg. And Swarganam, Sukh, all Sukh of Swarg. And Siddhanam, that means Siddhinam, that means Anima Adi or Aishwarya Siddhi. And Tapsam means all austerities and tap. All these things are very few. Siddhana Metam Deyo Tatus Chit Shakti Vaikunthayo. Chit Shakti, Maya Teeth Shri Vaikuntha is there. Allah's Shakti is there in Vaikuntha. Tad Viryam Praste. So Siddhana Metam Deyo Tatus Chit Shakti Vaikunthayo. Chit Shakti and Vaikuntha, whatever power they have, Yad Viryam, these all things have the potentiality. what potentiality all these things have. Pasute, that is very much famous, that these things have extraordinary potentiality. Tatopi Gahanam Shri Mathule Mandale. The Mathura Mandal is very, very much greater than all these described things. That means Yajna, Ved, Tirtha, Mantra, Tapa, Swarga, Navasi, Swarga, Sukh of Swarga, Siddhi, Anama Adi Siddhi, and Chit Shakti, and Vaikunthi. Shri Mathura Mandal is greater than all these things. Divya Tattva Tattva. And in Mathura Mandal, Shri Vrindavanam, Vrindavan is manifesting, is Divyati is Birajman, Vrindavan is shining. Divya Tattva Tattva, Tundal Taram. And Vrindavan is Tundal Tar, is much more greater than all these things. So Vrindavan is Sundari. So Vrindavan should not be considered that it contains only the earth of 16 kosh. You should not think that, because this Vrindavan is very, very greater than all things. So we will coronate Shri Radhika here. So Tato Tato. Then what happened? And then Shri Nandi Mukhi started. Tato Harshot Thulle Sakal Jane. Everybody was very much happy. And Nipatit Divya Kusumo Varsham. They were spreading flowers from sky and Preksh. Seeing this, Bhananandanya Yamunaya Dhanitam. Shri Yamuna told that Bhagavati ita agantum padisukapi yushmat anamantren shankit hridaya. Here, so many persons has come, and they are Shri Saraswati has also reached here. But Bhagavati ita agantum padisukapi. And Saraswati is very much eager to come here. Yushmat anamantran shankit hridaya. But as we have not invited Saraswati, so not getting the invitation, Saraswati is shankit hridaya, is just having sankoch, or is not having interest very much. So shankit hridaya, she is feeling a little shyness, hesitation, yes. Shankit hridaya. Divya Manjushikaya Anugata. And Saraswati is here. And she is having Divya Manjushikaya, one box in her hand. Anugata. Priya Sakhi Esha Saraswati. So my Sakhi Saraswati is here. Ambare Vilambate. And she is waiting in the sky. Tad Akaryatam. If you allow her, then we can Akaryatam, we can invite her. Iti Vigyapitya Bhagavatya. While they said it to Denise, Shri
Speaking to Purnamasi.
Yamna. So Yamna, while said it to Shri Purnamasi, then Sadaram Akarita. Purnamasi immediately, we failed, this was a mistake. Just invite her. And Shri Saraswati was invited at that time. So Sadaram Akarita. Viranjaputri Saraswati. The Viranjaputri Saraswati, the daughter of Brahma, was Amantrita, Tatra Pravishya, and entering there, Divya Manjushikaya Udghatayanti. Shri Saraswati offered that box to Shri Vrindadevi, And Udghatanti, as it was opened, that box was opened, Bhanitum Pravata. Then Saraswati described, and she started to describe. There's so many things are here that was gifted by the Devis to Sri Radharani on this auspicious occasion. So she said, and now she is saying, Ityarvukte. So, Shri Vrinda, Nirbharo Utsukena Nandi Mukhi Vacham Achadyo Saharsham. Vrinda became very much anxious. So, Nandi Mukhi Vacham Achadyo, interrupting the Nandi Mukhi Vachan, she told with very happiness, Padmi Padma Bhava Sulyam Pranayami Savarna Pattam Shachi Ratna Alankaranam Kuver Grahani Chatram Pracheta Priya Dvandam Chamaryo Prabhanyan Badhu Swaha Dukula Dvayam Dhumolna Manidarpanam Sarabhasam Matpanana Prahiro. Shri Vrinda is saying that at that time she first described that Padmi Padma Bhavaha Surya. Padma Bhava means Brahma. Padma Bhava means Brahma, who was born from the lotus. So Padma Bhava has sent this Padmi, Padma Bhava Pranayani. That means the beloved of Brahma. That means Saraswati. Saraswati has sent, Saraswati is herself saying that I have sent this Padmi, this garland made of the lotus. Made of lotus. So I have sent this Padmi Padma Bhava. So this Padmi means Padma Mala is from me. Padma Bhava Pranayani, who is Pranayani, who is beloved of Padma Bhava Brahma. Savarna Pattam Shachi. And Shachi means the wife of Indra, has sent this Savarna Patram. That means this Swarna Singhasana. This Swarna Singhasana is sent by Shri Shachi. And Ratna Alankaranam Kuber Grahani. And the Kuber Grahani, the wife of Kuber, has sent this Ratna Alankaran as gift at this occasion. And Chatram Pracheta Priya. Prachet means Varun. The Varun Priya, that means Gauri. She has sent this Chhatra. And Dvandam Chamaryo Prabhanyan Badhu. Prabhanyan mani Vayu. The wife of Prabhanyan. That means Shiva. Her name is Shiva. So he has sent this Dvandam Chamaryo. These two Chamar. A Swaha Dukula Dvayam. And the Swaha, who is the wife of Agni. He has sent this Dukula Dvayam, these two clothes, sari and Oढ़ni. Of Dhumolna and Yam Patni, Dhumolna, Manidarpanam, has sent this mirror, Manidarpan, Saravasam, with respect, Matparna Prahlod. They have also sent these gifts on this auspicious occasion to Sri Radha. And while Tata Chitta, Tata Tata, then what happened? And Shri Vrinda said, the Swar Bhadya Dambire Shruti Hare, then all started to play so many instruments in Swar. So Shruti Hare, that means that was filling the ears. Swarbadi, Adambari. Swarbadi means the instrument of Swarg. They was being played. Gambhiryati Ambaram. And in this way, the gooms, the echo was in the Ambar, full in the Akash. Gayatyambuj Bhaj Tumbur Bukhe. Tumburu Nakshatra was, Tumburu Gandharva was started to sing. So Gayati Ambud Bhaji in the behind the Ambud, behind the clouds, the Tumburu was singing. Gandharva Brinde Muda and other Gandharva was also started to singing. Nrityati Aksara Sangane and Aksara was started to dance. Gagane Radha Abhishek Utsavam. And in this way, the Radhika Abhishek Utsav was performed. Kartum ta surbudhravaha sarvasam bhavyastama ave. So Radhika Abhishek Utsavam Kartum, to start that Utsav, they Surubhavaha, Surusubhravaha, those beautiful ladies of Swarg, they started Sarvasam with richness. Bhavyastam avire. They started the Radhika Mahamotsav. In this way, in Swarga, Tumburu is singing, Gandharvas singing, Apsaras are dancing, and in this way, they all persons of Swarg, they started the Radhika Abhishek Utsavam. And in this way, everybody was very much happy. And today is also a very good day. And Radharani is being crownated.
Who is Durmona who gave the mirror? Durmona.
Who gave the mirror?
Yeah, who gave the mirror? Durmona Mani Darpanam. Saravasam.
Yes. Dhumona is the name of the wife of Yamdharmaraj.
Yamaraj.
Yamaraj. Yeah, Yamaraj. Dhumona. So Brahma's wife is Savitri or Saraswati. And Kuwait's wife is Riddhi. And Varuna's wife is Gauri. And Vayu's wife is Shiva. And Yam, wife of Yam is Ghuroma.
And Indra's wife.
Indra is Shachi.
Swap is the wife of
So Ghumana. So these. So the Dikpal, 10 Dikpal is 8 Disha, 8 Dishas, and their wives are also have offered some things.
Shiva is the wife of which they
Vayu.
Vayu.
Shiva. Prabhanjan Badhu. Prabhanjan means Aadhi or Vayu. Prabhanjan means Aadhi ya Vayu, the storm. Hurricane. So Manu, his wife, is Shiva.
She said 2 Chamaras because they keep Vayu.
Yes. So in this way, everybody. Radha ki jai.
Today, what is the special thing about today, especially? Because we're reading today.
Achyuta. Now, it is considered described in Shastra that the creation was started and the birth of Brahma was on the very day, today. That is Chaitra Shukla Pratipada. Brahma was born and the creation was, firstly creation was done on the day. So this is the birthday of whole creation. Yes. So this Navavarshi is the creation. Because Padma Kalpa. Kalpa means the day of Brahma. And as in our Panchanga or calendar, we have the Palava Tithi, Prispada Tithi. So in the calendar of Brahma, the Palava Tithi is the Chaitra Shukla Paksha Prispada is considered as a Brahma Kalpa. And the last day of the month of Brahma, in the Panchanga or calendar of Brahma, the last day of the month, that will be repeated. Month will be repeated continuously. But the first day of the month of Brahma is called Brahma Kalpa, and the last day, that means 13th day of Brahma is called Varaha Kalpa. So in Tritiya Skandha and Tritiya Skandha, in Tritiya Skandha, Shri Shukdev Ji, in the end of Tritiya Skandha, Shri Shukdev Ji said that we have described Brahmakalpa and now I am going to describe Padmakalpa. So Brahmakalpa means the first day, instances of a first day, that is called Brahmakalpa. And the last day of the month, and month will be repeat. So in this way, to describe the whole time, Srimad Bhagavat, the Padmakalpa and Brahmakalpa, Brahmakalpa and Padmakalpa, these two ghatna, these instances are described there. So here, the Padmakalpa, in Padmakalpa, in both days of Brahma, Shri Varaha Bhagavan manifest, Bhagavan incarnated in both. But in first day of the month, that means in Brahmakalpa, Shri Varaha Bhagavan was incarnated in the form of a four-legged hawk, Shwet Varaha, Chatushpad Varaha. And at the last day, there was Srishti, and everything was there at that time. And Hiranyakashipu was ruling the whole universe. So, at that time, to kill Hiranyakashipu, Shri Bhagavan has taken incarnation as Nirvara, as there is Nrsimha. That means his body is just like a man, and his face is just like a lion. In the same way, Shri Nirvara body has his body is just like a human, and his face is just like a hawk.
That is in Padmakalpa.
That is in Padmakalpa. So when Shri Varaha was incarnated from the Padma, that means from universe, then it is called Padmakalpa. And while Shri Varaha was incarnated from the nose of Shri Brahma, then it is called Brahmakalpa. So Brahmakalpa and Padmakalpa, this is the difference. Brahmakalpa is means the first day of the month, and Padmakalpa is called the last day, my 30th day of Brahma. So that is this day is considered from the Srishti after Pralaya, Mahapralaya. The again Srishti was created. So this is a great day, and on this day we pray Shri Prabhu that whatever time you have provided for us, we can utilize it for his service. So that is the and we take the meal first. That means whatever bad things are, we have consumed, we have used it, and now we are hoping that we will taste the sweetness of sugar. So whatever the sour thing is now gone, and the sweetness will come in our life. So but ये ब्रह्म कल्प का प्राण, सृष्टि का प्राण आज का
When Bhakti Deity manifests, then there's sweetness.
Yes.
So now Radharani coronated.
Yes.
It's very sweet.
Yeah. So and this instance, this Leela was also at this day. That's why Leela. We started this Leela, and this Leela come automatically. This Leela comes on that. Yeah.
Jai Ho.
Yeah.
Today